The state versus Musa Kekana and four others in case number SF 98 of 2025 in the Johannesburg High Court. Accused are number one is Musa Kekana. Accused number two is Floyd Mabusela. Accused number three is Vusimuzi Matlala. Who is number four? It's Tsakane Matlala. Accused number five, Nthabiseng Nzama. The charges, they have a bucket full of 25 charges, all under Schedule 5. 11 counts of attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, money laundering, fraud, invoice allegations, defeating and or obstructing the cause of justice, possessions of unlicensed firearms and ammunition. What really happened in court this week? They had a lawyer problem. Musa Kekana, who is accused number one, attorney withdrew and a new attorney was taking over. The court's concern was this being used to delay the trial. The judge's message was the trial will start at the scheduled time. The July trial date survived. So the trial is 20 July 2026, which is like next month. The court repeatedly emphasized this matter must start and it must run uninterrupted from July 20th. So this means that there will be no postponements, there will be no excuses, there will be no delays. The disclosure fight between the state and the defense, additional documents were handed to the defense, further material was provided on a memory stick right in front of the judge. So the defense version is that most of the issues they had about disclosure had been resolved. So the usual excuse, we don't have documents, we don't have disclosures, that is rapidly disappearing. And then there was a fingerprint drama. Accused number two, who is Floyd Mabusela, the investigators visited him at the prison wanting his fingerprints and he refused. So for some reason, they brought that drama to the courtroom for while they were doing this case, which is unrelated to this case. I don't know. Maybe it is related to this case. Who knows? So the defense version was that they wanted to know what case this relates to, and they also wanted to have a lawyer present while they take his fingerprints. The state version is that the police are entitled to obtain fingerprints and they may force if necessary. The surprise revelation, the fingerprints are wanted for a separate prospect investigation involving prints recovered from a white delivery van. Why this was brought into this courtroom on this case, I don't know. I guess we'll find out very soon. And then there's a Teboho Tebojane correction. Teboho Tebojane name arose during the proceedings. State placed on record, she never retracted her statement. She never went to IP to make a statement. The purpose of this disclosure and correction was to correct an inaccurate reporting that followed an earlier court appearance. I didn't hear it, but hey, whatever. So again, let's recap. The state version is that this was not a random shooting. This was an organized murder to hire conspiracy. The targets, the state alleges there were 3 separate attempted hits. Tebojane, which brought 3 counts. Jos Ferrari Sibanyoni, yes, the one that is going to through trial of his own for extortion. He is a victim in this case. And there's 5 counts against this team of people. And then we have DJ Ventis, 3 counts. So in total, There's 11 counts of attempted murder. These accidents happened between 2022 and 2024. The state's theory is that the shootings are connected. The planners, the state alleges that Vusimuzi, Matlala, and others participated in planning and coordinating the attacks. State's theory is that the shootings did not happen spontaneously. They were organized. The shooters, the hitmen, the state alleges that Musa Kekana, who is accused number one, and Floyd Mabusela, who is accused number two, were part of the operational side of the conspiracy. On a side note, when Sergeant Nkosi testified, it looks like Floyd Mabusela works for Mtagati. I still remember that. The state must prove who planned, who instructed, and who executed. The money. The state alleges money moved, invoices were generated, transactions were disguised. The money trail reveals the conspiracies where the money laundering, fraud, and all that comes in. And this is where the two ladies come in under this money issue. The cover-up. The state alleges false narratives were created, investigations were obstructed, participants attempted to distance themselves from the attack. This forms the basis for defeating the ends of justice. Now, the ladies that are on the dock, Tsakane, Matlala, and Nthabiseng Nzama, are not publicly alleged to be the shooters. They are not the hitmen. Hit women, I guess. The state's theory is that they allegedly played roles in the financial and documentary side of the operation. This is why they appear in the same indictment. Well, I guess Tsakane was getting rid of competition. Hey, would you blame her? And then I just realized Nthabiseng Nzama and Floyd Mabusela are father and daughter. What kind of a mess is this? How is this man gonna go to jail together with his daughter? The real headline, this was not an evidence hearing because there's no witnesses, no ballistics, no cell phone records, no conspiracy evidence. It was a case management hearing. The judge's message was simple. 20 July 2026, we are going to trial whether dark or blue.